is our new MCombo Recliner chair 7917, and today we'll actually be taking everything out from the 3 boxes and assembling for you. Box 1 only contains the bottom cushion. In box contents, we have a owner's manual to help us assemble the chair, a hardware box, and the actual backrest. I've taken everything out of box 3, and we actually have only the left arm and the right arm. First step in assembling your chair is actually putting the arms on. I've taken the liberty of installing the first one on the left side, and now I'm going to show you how to install the right side arm. You can tell it's a right side arm because it has USB ports right here and also a wire hanging from the back that will connect later. To install the arm to the chair, we notice that we have these sliding brackets on the sides of the bottom cushion and the arms. We have to line them up from the top and press down firmly. So you simply line them up together from the top, and once you see they're aligned, you want to press down firmly. This one did not go all the way through, so I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to make sure they realign. And now it's secure in place. After we put both of the left and right arms onto the bottom cushion, the next step has to do with installing the backrest. Before we get into installing the backrest, we do have these safety clips that you need to remove on each side of the bottom cushion's brackets, and you need to dispose of these. You don't need these anymore. These brackets that we just exposed actually line up with the brackets that are on the backrest right here. Technically, the brackets on the bottom cushion are supposed to insert through here and lock in place. So if you ever need to remove the backrest, we do have these pins right here where you can just pull out and you pull up at the same time to remove the backrest. I'm going to install the backrest right now, and I want to make sure that these cables stay exposed so that I can connect them to the rest of the chair later. To install the backrest, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to line up the brackets. And once they're lined up, I'm going to make sure that the wires stay in place where I can see them later, and I'm going to press down. And now we're ready for the next step. Next step is actually to install these anti-back tipping devices. I have pre-installed one, but these actually come in the hardware bag that you receive. And you see these nuts and bolts, and you just want to run the bolts through the front on each side. And then you just want to tighten them down with the wing nuts that are provided. Now to connect the wires, you pretty much just have to connect the correct color and the correct shape. So right here we have 2 red cables. Those are self-explanatory. We connect those 2 together and lock to tighten. Both of the white cables together. We also have 2 DC power cables. We connect those together. And we also have a 2-prong male connector with a 2-prong female connector. You want to make sure those pins line up and then lock it in place. This cable that's hanging out by itself is actually connected to the heat and massage remote, which we have right here. And we can just lock those in place. That's locked in, and we can throw that over to the front. We have our power cable. You can notice that it has a female connector with 2 prongs that aligns right here. So you want to line those up together so you can plug that into the wall after. And then you have your lift remote, which actually connects down here. And once that connects in place, you throw that over. And this cable that's coming out from the right side arm actually powers the USB ports, and that connects right here. Your last step is to connect to a power source and use your chair. This is our MCombo single motor power lift chair 7917. This is our cream white color. It's got a wood trim on the side of the arms. We have dual USB ports on the right side arm. We have pockets on both sides of the arms. And we also have a remote for the heat and vibration functions of the chair. And we also have a lift remote. Now, the cool feature about the lift remote, it does feature a flashlight to navigate in the dark. And we can also control the chair with this remote. I can press and hold to bring the chair to an upright position, or I can release at any point in time that I feel comfortable. So at this moment, I'm going to press and hold all the way. From the lift position, the chair will come to an upright position. From the upright position, you'll notice that the footrest starts to come out. The backrest will start to tilt back. And you'll also notice the footrest extension starting to come out of the footrest. Then the backrest will lay all the way back. And again, I can stop at any point in time, but this is how far back the chair reclines. This chair also offers an adjustable headrest where I can adjust the headrest forward, or I can also adjust it back to the normal position. And to bring the chair back to an upright position, I just press and hold this button right here. And again, I can release at any point in time that I'm comfortable. And the chair is now back in an upright position. This chair is available on our website right now. This button is for the flashlight. This button is to raise the chair. This button is to recline the chair from an upright position or to lay back. This button tilts the headrest forward. This button tilts the headrest back into the back. On the heat and massage remote, we have our power button to vibrate the chair. We have a heat button to disperse heat throughout the chair. We have 4 different buttons that focus vibrating on the back, lumbar, thigh, and leg. If we want to focus solely on our back, we would turn off the leg, thigh, and lumbar. And to turn those back on, we simply press the button back on and you'll notice they turn blue. We have 3 different vibrating modes that we can cycle through. A timer for 10, 20, and 30 minutes. And then we can also change between different levels of intensity between low, medium, and high. And if we solely just want heat, we can turn the vibration off and the heat button will stay on. To disassemble the chair, we pretty much just have to follow the steps backwards. So we're going to start disconnecting all the cables. That's disconnected. We're going to push that back in. We can go ahead and disconnect the heat and vibration remote. You can disconnect the DC power cable. The red and white cables. Power cable. And the vibration and massage remote. The next step in actually removing the backrest is actually pulling on the clips on the side and pulling up. To remove the backrest, here's a close-up of where you have to put your fingers underneath, under this pin on each side of the backrest. You need to pull out and push up at the same time to remove the backrest. So to remove the backrest, I'm going to insert my fingers underneath those clips, and I'm just going to pull up. to remove the backrest. So the backrest is finally removed. We can remove the armrests. To remove the armrest, sometimes you do need two people, but you pretty much want to grab it from the bottom on each side, or if it's by yourself, just like in this manner, and you want to pull up at the same time.